pull over here to video, please. And go ahead and take the back. Launch that.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wichita Northwest High School in the Northwest Gym. It is homecoming tonight here at Northwest, and our homecoming opponent, couldn't ask for a better opponent. The Bishop Carroll Golden Eagles are here to take on your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. The girls will tip it off at the top of the hour, and we're joined, as always, by the ladies' head coach, Christina Commons. And Coach, first of all, always like to take that look back. Congratulations on a very hard-fought and very convincing win against the North High Redhawks.
You know, they came out and they played a lot harder than I was expecting them to. So I got to give them credit for what they did. They didn't give up. They kept fighting. They kept battling. My girls had to make adjustments and whatnot. But I will say the one thing I'm happy about, they got out of that zone, and once they went man, we liked it. We've been practicing on it. We've been making some changes because man defense against us has been a little bit of struggle. But I do have to give some props to North. They came out really hard. I'm glad we got that battle out of the way.
And I noticed the zone defense. Quite frankly, I noticed the zone defense in both games, and I was convinced the same coach was coaching both games because of the way that the zone defenses were being played. But yeah, it was obvious they were trying to keep us out, and girls did a good job of shooting over, under, around, and through that zone defense.
Oh yeah, and I think even what we did in practice these last few days, it's been a new reminder of what we have to do when things aren't dropping our way.
Yeah. So you got out of the skid, and now you have another tough opponent, Bishop Carroll. We've already played Bishop Carroll once. Didn't go so well over at BC. So what do you do tonight that's going to be different from what we did at Bishop Carroll a few weeks ago?
You know, I like how you said that a few weeks ago. It really feels like we just played them. And it was probably like 2 weeks ago. I hope we can come out as strong as we did against them. Our first half was phenomenal. We made some changes, and then it just was almost like we were getting tired and whatnot. I think we're getting better at that. I think we're starting to play more smooth and consistent. And as long as we can keep making those improvements, I think we'll continue to see the growth. But each day we challenge them. We're adding in stuff all the time. It's never just a relaxed, chill. We're always making changes and making improvements.
What adjustments did you have to make for the North High game, knowing that Kylena Hallman was not available for the game?
Well, from the tournament even to now, we pulled up Anaya. She came up and is playing some good minutes with me. Granted, she's still getting some JV minutes, so she's sharing her time with both of us. But then we've also had to make some arrangements as well, because we can't just always have 2 post players in, or maybe we can't just, we made some adjustments there because we've had some girls sick as well. I think as long as we can come out, make sure we're healthy and ready to play, I could put any 5 on the court, and I think all 5 will do what we ask.
So what's the situation injury-wise for tonight's game? Do we have Hallman back tonight, or is she still out?
If we do have her back, it won't be for a whole lot. Practice has been a little bit of a struggle, coming back from a knee, where, the side-to-side immediately was like a no-no. That's why she didn't end up getting put back in. I want to make sure the side-to-side movement is good. I don't want to try pushing her too quick too early, and then I won't have her for later on. So we'll kind of see how the minutes play out.
Well, and of course, the safety of the long-term safety of the player is always of primary concern anyway. I mean, bottom line is this is a game, and she's got the rest of her life, and you don't want to do anything that would inflict additional injury. I know that.
Yeah, and it's not even against her on being injured. It's the fact that if I don't have somebody that can go at least 90% to 100, then I have somebody else that can. And I think that's the nice thing about our team is we can respect each other and look at somebody else and say, hey, can you do this for me today? And someone else will step up.
Okay, very good. Well, we wish you the best of luck tonight against Bishop Carroll. I didn't ask, and I will ask real quick. Besides kind of in a Hallman situation, what's the health situation with the rest of the group?
They're looking strong. I will say that we are looking very, very strong right now.
Good. Well, then that will help, because you're going to need it tonight. You got a very tough opponent in the Golden Eagles, and we wish you the best of luck. Come away with a W, and then we'll look forward to a visit with you before our game Tuesday when we travel over to Southeast.
Yes, thank you so much.
Head coach Christina Commons on our pregame show. Stay tuned for a 1-minute timeout, following which we will have the starting lineup and the play-by-play of tonight's girls varsity contest against the Bishop Carroll Golden Eagles. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Hey, man, you going out for football?
Band class still needs you, man. Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate, because when activities stop, nobody wins.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
to improve yourself,
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training,
The best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
so you can be all you can be.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wichita Northwest High School and the Wichita Northwest High School gym for tonight. As our opponents tonight, the girls will be introduced here in about 1 minute. By way of introduction, I'll introduce our crew. My name is Kevin Arkin. I'm glad to be with you. Elizabeth Dibben is on the other microphone tonight. And we have an all-star and all-rookie production crew tonight. Bethany Haslam is our producer-engineer here in the first quarter. Esperanza Lara-Marroquin is the co-producer, and on camera in the first quarter, Audrie Thomas. An all-star crew from Shane Monroe's audio-visual classes. And this is obviously a student-driven production, and as such, you're going to hear a lot of instruction from me tonight, because these 3 ladies have not done production work before. And as such, we hope it doesn't detract from your enjoyment of the contest tonight. And we hope you do enjoy the games. And now, we'll turn it over to the PA announcer for the national anthem. Well, they went right into the starting lineups. They had a moment of silence for a young man, freshman, who passed away this past weekend, Claude Hodges, and we extend our sympathies to the Hodges family for their loss. Let's give you the starting lineups. We'll start with the visitors wearing green tonight. That's Bishop Carroll, a 5'6" sophomore guard, number 2, Brea Martin. 5'8" senior guard, number 3, Ellie McKillips. 5'7" junior guard, number 4, Lily Martin. 5'7" junior guard, number 14, Leah Hankey. And finally, a freshman, 5'6" guard, number 22, Brooke Stephen. Head coach for the Bishop Carroll Golden Eagles is Taylor Dugan, assisted by Kyrie Kinder, Casey Lager, and Rebecca Shalazzi. Now the starting lineup for your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. A 5'1" senior guard, number 1, Kenzie Edwards. 5'2" junior guard, Aaliyah Richard, number 21. 5'9" senior forward, number 24, Sasha Reed. 5'9" sophomore forward, number 30, Aubrey Navarrete. And finally, the 5'11" junior forward, number 34, Cameron Stubbs. Grizzlies are coached by Christina Commons and Taylor Darr. Elizabeth, it should be noted tonight that we in all likelihood will not see Kylina Hallman tonight. She's been nursing a knee injury and missed the last 4 games. And I do not see her on the bench. Now she's going to make a liar out of me and turn up on the floor. No, she does not. Waiting for Bishop Carroll to take the floor. Grizzlies in their home whites will play from left to right. And here to take you through the game is Elizabeth Dibben.
Thank you, Kevin. I really appreciate it. And we're going to start it off with a tip ball to Northwest to start off this game. And we already got a back and forth violation already. Carroll spreading the floor. Couldn't get that layup. Edwards fighting for a rebound or a steal. Almost got stripped, but it got taken control of Richards. Navarrete going around, trying to find someone, but they're all covered in green jerseys. Edwards got stolen. Contested layup, got the foul for Stevens. She's going up to the line. Edwards' first foul of the night. Team's first. For homecoming, I was expecting more of a crowd, but I think it'll be better. We'll see. Knocks down 2 for Stevens. First 2 points on the board for both teams, or for one team. Edwards playing hot potato with the ball. Richards dove in, pump fake a 3, dives in, created her own space, and get the layup.
Aaliyah Richard, uncontested.
That was a beautiful pump fake to get in there. Wide open 3. You know you can't leave him wide open. You know you can't leave him wide open. For Hankey, her first 3 of the night, already putting Northwest in a hole. Edwards almost got tipped, going for a little floater. No, Reed cleans it up. Beautiful, beautiful basket for Reed. Martin passed it away to Stevens. Stevens with a miss.
Nice rebound by Stubbs.
Oh yeah, 100%. Navarrete. Richard dives in with a little Euro. No, no one's home, but someone's home for Bishop Carroll. Beautiful layup.
Lily Martin, uncontested, had the entire left half of the floor to herself.
I tried to do that in practice earlier, and the coach wouldn't let me. I swear. And that got stolen. You can't do that with Bishop Carroll. You just can't. Steven picked up her dribble. Kick out corner 3. No cash, nothing in the bank. But pass it back out for a little midi for 2. Stevens. 4 points on the board for Stevens. And it's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. I have to say Bishop Carroll just won the NIT trophy, so they're feeling really good about themselves. How do you feel about that?
They tell me what they won again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
They won the NIT trophy over the weekend.
I'm not familiar with that tournament.
It's the tournament that Northwest girls went to.
Oh, the MAC tournament? That's the Mid-America Classic tournament.
Yeah.
I was not aware that Bishop Carroll had won that.
I could be wrong, but
you're probably right. I unfortunately was only able to go to one of the 3 games.
Well,
so I did not see the Saturday games at all.
Northwest lost the first game, so. But maybe they might be able to bounce back and win this game against Carroll. Northwest spinning around, trying to find room for something to happen. Edwards wide open in the corner.
Edwards thought about it.
She really did thought about it. Richard trying to create something. We're at 4:55. Stubbs almost turned it over. Bishop Carroll's all over him. Now Navarrete for 3. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Beyond the arc, beautiful for Navarrete. Bishop Carroll going around the horn. Northwest is just getting ran over by Bishop Carroll right now.
Nice rebound by Stubbs off the miss. And she got fouled.
We like that. We like that.
Audrie Lohman comes in for Northwest, the freshman.
Edwards checks back out. Bishop Carroll already
Now we have another whistle, and Sasha Reed walked with it.
Not even a pass half court. Bishop Carroll's already pressing. Stevens. Wide open 3 in the corner. Misses everything. Not even wide open. Take that back. And Simmons gets the foul. Sasha Reed gets charged with it. Stubbs gets shoved out. 4. Patterson. I knew who that was. I just had a brain moment. Wide open kick out to the corner. Yes, sir! Bishop Carroll. Second 3-pointer of the night. We got a foul on Palmer.
That'll be on Palmer.
Lohman. Navarrete trying to be a little Steph Curry. Didn't go very well. Patterson on the floor.
Nice job by Carissa to get that ball back.
Richard stuck in the corner. Get help.
Better
get
hurry.
Help.
That
Yeah.
5-second call.
My goal is not to be a little coach today on the sidelines. That's my goal. But it's not. I'm doing a pretty good job of it.
Pedruzzi comes in for Bishop Carroll during the stoppage.
Stevens making plays for Bishop Carroll. Kick out three. Back in the paint. We got the foul. Simmons going to the line. Patterson with her first. Team's third. Missed the first. Makes the second. Bishop Carroll already pressing. Not even across the timeline yet. Almost got pocket. Almost got her strip pocket. Now Navarrete for three in the corner. No one's home. Bishop Carroll pushing it up. The Eagles spreading its wings, flying through the air. Stevens trying to dive in, take a little two. That didn't go very well. Now they're resetting. Northwest playing man-to-man.
Patterson just picked up her second.
Are you sure? I thought that was Reed. It's
No,
Reed.
it was Reed. She picked up her second.
It doesn't matter. They both pick up their second at the end of it. Steven didn't get her first. But she has a chip on her shoulder. She'll get the second.
Stubbs comes back in. She's joined by number 10, Carly Wimberly, the 5'7" senior guard.
Gets the second. She's made, what, 2 set of pairs in this contest? Wimberly dives. Everyone's diving.
She lost it out of bounds. Knocked out of her hand. It'll stay with Northwest.
When you see one Grizzly dive, the rest dives with them. Patterson dives in herself, kicks it back out to Wimberly. Wimberly. Oh, we got momentum. Oh, we got momentum. And we lost momentum. Navarrete. Stubbs fakes a three, dives in, kicks out to Navarrete. Ken sets it three. No one's home. Stubbs got, Patterson got the rebound. Patterson stuck. Northwest ball.
That one will also stay with Northwest.
Palmer checks in along with Martin. Navarrete clear out in the deep space, but Lohman was the reception.
That'll stay with Northwest. Knocked out a play by Carroll.
Beautiful play by Hankey. Lohman against Hankey, that's a great matchup. Navarrete. Northwest is just covered with green jerseys with a miss by Lohman. Over the back foul, I believe. Yep.
It was.
On McKillips.
Carroll's third team foul. Grizzlies have 4. They're already at the limit.
It's been 3 Northwest possessions so far. Can we finally get a bucket? Not with that from Patterson. Carroll pushing it up, spreading their wings. Way kick out in the corner. Man, they're just passing bullets out here. 3 ball, yep. Yes sir, okay. McKillips with her first 3 of the night.
The 3-point shots are killing us here in this quarter.
They truly are, and we're not doing a very good job stopping them.
Oh, look at that interception by Martin.
Or the passes. Martin dives in, spins, created her own bucket. and got the change.
They had a 3-on-0 break. Not much you can do about it.
34 seconds left. Wimberly across midcourt, dives in between 3 green jerseys. Stubbs can't get the layup. That's too easy.
Another fast break basket by Carroll.
That's the script it's been reading all night. Stubbs got rid of a defender. 4 seconds, 3. Really bad shot. Time's up. 21-9 Grizzlies, 21-9 Eagles. And
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Dan, go down here and, oh, you already played that out. That's good. You're good. You're ready to go.
Getting set for the start of the second quarter. It's 21-9 Golden Eagles over the Grizzlies. And Bishop Carroll will get the ball to start the second quarter. And with the second quarter, here's Elizabeth.
thank you, Kevin. Now, where he's being a teacher, I don't know, but I'm going to try my best to keep you guys entertained. Carroll's been shooting threes and making them all night long. That's what's killing Northwest. You're trying on a man-to-man defense. It's not working with a missed 3 by Carroll, but Richard diving up. Ran into a brick wall there, but passed it out to Edwards. Richard thought about it, dives in, almost got stolen.
Nice basket.
But a beautiful floater by Richard. Steven, yes!
5
Hanky.
bounces, but it went in.
Hanky with the 5 lucky bounces. Northwest playing dodge the green. Patterson to Wimberly. For these passes, they really are playing don't find the green. Wimberly almost got picked. They're stuck. Wimberly's stuck. Over the back foul.
Lily Martin will get charged with that one.
20.
You know, the Eagles play better high-pressure man-to-man defense than any girls team I've seen this year.
They do, and their record shows it. Richard for 3 in the corner, yes! One answer, 14-23. That brings us one step closer with a beautiful corner 3 by Richard. Stevens. Hanky, back to Stevens. Stevens to corner 3. Rims out. Stubbs with a beautiful rebound. To kill the Eagles' momentum. Stubbs.
Yes.
Patterson, yes. They need a timeout. They can't handle it.
Carroll took a 30-second timeout.
Are we going to keep it?
We'll keep it right here. Tell you that the boys' game will follow 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. And that in between games tonight, we have homecoming activities, and we will stay here and bring you those live before going to Andy Hill's interview. I also want to tell you to stick around at halftime of this game for our Meet the Grizzlies segment. We are going to have a visit with McKaylee Nave tonight. That'll be coming up at halftime of this contest.
Yeah, I highly like McKaylee Nave's game. She's that type of player that you want on your team. She'll die for every loose ball. She's a passer. She's a passer first before a shooter. She's that dirty player that everybody wants.
Oops.
Almost got stolen.
Boy, they got that ball down into the paint and two people wide open.
Palmer with the easy dose. Edwards and Northwest playing bullets all over again. And that got stripped. I could see that from a mile away. Steven dives in against 3 Northwest defenders. Still no answer for Bishop Carroll. Did we get it stolen? Green on the ground?
I would say there's a foul there.
I would say there's a foul.
That'll be on Edwards.
Her first. Her second. Team's first. Hanky bullet pass over to the corner. Now, I have to say, Bishop Carroll does have a height advantage.
Well, Steven was wide open that time.
And Stokes had the higher advantage that time, but that didn't go very well.
They're getting a lot of points in the paint.
Yes, they are. Edwards on the ground. Everybody's on the ground for a jump ball. What do you know?
First jump ball of the night, arguably the dumbest rule in all of sports.
I can literally lip read what you're going to say. Because I know you so well. I know what you're going to say.
Just telling it like it is.
It is the dumbest rule of sports. Reed dives in. No one's home.
Sasha threw it one way. Wimberly went the other way, and out of bounds it goes.
Stevens coming up. Northwest almost got it. Hanky almost got tipped. Come on, come on. 2 wide open for 3 in the corner. Bang, 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 bang. Martin with another trace. Already got a stolen fast break. Hanky. Easy grab and go for Bishop Carroll. Edwards dodging green jerseys. Runs right into one, more like the ball run into one.
Here's Steven uncontested. Oh, got a break, she missed.
Yay!
And we have a whistle here. I think they're going to call a foul.
They should.
They are on Bria Martin.
That's what they say they should. Lohman checks in for Edwards. Edwards takes the seat. Navarrete checks in. Yes, Navarrete checks in for Wimberly. Not even across the timeline yet. We're still getting pressed. Patterson. Yes, sir, and one. They do not like easy layups. Duncan with her first.
Gets the 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
Martin checks in. Hanky takes the seat. Oh, wait. McCory checks in. Little two, no one's there. But did we get the momentum?
Avery McCory, the younger sister of Ashton McCory, who played here for 4 years and is now playing college ball down in Oklahoma.
Loman.
Travel.
McKillips for Bishop Carroll just signed with Tabard College. She just committed. Congratulations to her. She'll make a fine hooper to the collection. Northwest trying to play man-to-man. We like that, okay.
What sport did she sign to play?
Basketball.
Because she's also a softball player.
Yep, basketball. Patterson, wide open three. Thought about it, but dives in and gets bodied.
Yeah, she'll get a couple free ones.
And Pedruzzi. There you go, Pedruzzi.
We're going to have to work on that at halftime.
Speech impediment.
Mental block is what it is. Not a problem.
Like it took me like 3 weeks to learn hanky. Now I can roll it off my tongue. It's one of those things.
Grizzlies back within a dozen. So you get it down to single figures here before halftime. Oh, there's a good jump ball. Yes, sir. Unfortunately, a good defensive play wasted by the alternating possession rule, and it will go to Bishop Carroll.
Being covered by Green, kicks out for three. Bang, 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 bang.
Now the alternating possession rule cost us 3 points.
Duncan with three, and then right back.
Steven follows it up with a fast break bucket.
We got to stop playing hot potato.
All of a sudden, we're down by 17 again.
Stop playing hot potato, please. Richard dives in. No and one, but she'll get the foul. She'll take two. I can tell our rookies are struggling.
They're doing good.
We're struggling a little bit.
We have an outstanding rookie crew tonight bringing you this game. I mean, they're doing such a good job. I haven't really spent much time babysitting over here, but.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
Knocks down her second. Hanky comes up the court for the Eagles. The Eagles really need to spread their wings and not shoot any more baskets. Hey, it worked!
That'll be Northwest ball.
Bishop Carroll playing hot potato with the ball before it goes out of bounds. Loman being covered with the green. Navarrete dives in, gets the layup up and in. After a beautiful pass by Richard. Eagles. Patterson, beautiful steal. And suddenly we shift our momentum before the half ends. Richard. Loman dives in, splits between defenders, kicks it out. What are we doing?
I think they're going to play for the last shot.
That's fair. First I go around the horn for 27.
Whoops.
Whoop. Never mind.
Pretty nice steal by McCory there.
Yep. She got her sister's jeans in them. We got our sister Jeans. Richard.
Yes, good
Beautiful
ball.
up and in. 7 seconds left in the clock. Beautiful contested. But we got the foul. That didn't work very well.
I don't like the reaction of Sasha Reed because they called it on her, and that's her third.
What I'm wondering was, where are the JRTC people? Because we were supposed to do this game, but that didn't happen. Maybe we're doing the men's. Because I was supposed to do that tonight.
How come you didn't? You never did tell me.
Oh, that's because I had to find a replacement, because I already did all the notes and everything. So I was like, I'm going to find a replacement.
Okay.
And I did.
All right. 1 second to go.
And that's it, 41-26. Eagles leading.
Hey, Grizzly Nation. This is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
The best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
It's halftime, and it's time, as always, at halftime for another segment of Meet the Grizzlies. And we're joined tonight by number 22, McKaylee Nave, a senior guard. And McKaylee, first of all, welcome. Glad to have you, and welcome back.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Tell us, if you will, a little bit about your own personal background and your family.
So yeah, I'm a senior. I am 17 years old. I have 4 younger siblings. Gone to Northwest all 4 years. Play a lot of sports.
Well, tell us about your sports.
This year I've done tennis, basketball, and then I'm going to swim. I kind of played softball, volleyball, done track before. We kind of just hit everything. But
Well, out of all of that, do you have a favorite?
probably basketball.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, all of that takes a lot of time and effort, a lot of time management, and I'm sure after 4 years of doing that, you've figured that out and you know how to get it done, right?
Yeah, we try. We do our best. But
What are your aspirations as far as life after Northwest is concerned?
yeah, so I'm hoping to be a travel nurse. Going forward, hoping to go to OSU.
Best of luck in nursing, and Stillwater's a great place to go to school. So you will do fine down there. Do you want to play any sports while you're down there?
I'll probably do intramural sports, pickleball and everything like that. So hit all that up. Flag football.
What about your basketball goals as far as yourself and the team are concerned for this year?
As far as myself goes, I just want to be able to be a strong player on the floor for my team. And I want to be able to just get in a good defensive position. Defense is kind of a big goal for me. So that's as far as I go. And then as far as my team, I just want to be able to help out as much as possible and whenever I'm on the floor.
Okay. Best of luck to you this year. And, I forgot to ask, what's your favorite subject?
Oh, in school? Yeah. Probably right now it's anatomy. Really like anatomy.
Okay. Well, good for you. That's a tough subject. Keep after it.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, McKaylee Nave, our guest here at halftime on our Meet the Grizzlies segment. Stay tuned. We're going to take a 60-second timeout, and then we'll be back with the second half of tonight's varsity girls game. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly basketball.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools.
The best training.
The best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Welcome back to Northwest High School. It's homecoming tonight. We are at halftime of the girls' varsity game, and the Grizzlies trail 41-16 to the Golden Eagles of Bishop Carroll here at halftime. We got about 2 minutes before we resume play. And when we do, the Grizzlies will inbound the ball to start the second half. They'll have the first down 15 to a team they've already lost to this year. So they've got their work cut out for them. Want to recognize one more time our outstanding student crew here. Start with the young lady to my left, Elizabeth Dibben, who's calling the play-by-play of the girls for you. And there is a future in broadcasting in her eyeballs. So we wish her the best of luck as you pursue that dream. I hope it all works out for you. Our production crew rotates, and Bethany Haslam is going to be your videographer here in the third quarter. And Esperanza Lara-Marroquin is the producer engineer operating the board here in quarter number 3. And Audrie Thomas is our executive producer doing all the executiving in the third quarter. Great crew we have to bring you the games here tonight. All courtesy of Shane Monroe's audio-visual class. And these girls, I think, would all acknowledge that they're going to walk out of here having learned something tonight.
I hope so.
And who knows, maybe one or more of these young ladies will find a career in this field.
It's a very promising field, I can tell you that.
It is indeed.
But with 15 seconds left, Bishop Carroll boys are doing very interesting layups. Very interesting layups.
No, that's all right. Let them lose it all in practice. That's fine. Grizzlies will play from right to left here in the second half. Grizzlies again in their home whites, Carroll in their road greens. And here to bring you the third quarter is Elizabeth.
Thank you, Kevin. I will have to say the green is really pretty.
I like their uniforms.
I like their uniforms.
I do too. I agree with you.
Their road uniforms are so...
Bishop Carroll has been known to have some very bad uniforms. Oh, there's a steal. Steven made that easy.
It's too early. We haven't even passed 7 minutes yet.
Stubbs is all by herself, but they couldn't get the ball to her cleanly. And a turnover.
Okay, I'm going to take the reins back from you.
It is all yours.
All right. Bishop Carroll diving in. Oh, surrounded by white jerseys. Stubbs with a beautiful block. Not block. I'm going to call it a block. Edwards. Navarrete covered with green. Stubbs almost got trapped.
Oh.
And there goes another steal. Fast break bucket.
And Steven they're telegraphing that play to her, and timeout's been called by Northwest.
And
this is a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. That's been
They're saving their 1 minute timeouts for the last two.
Yeah.
But I know what Miss Commons is talking to them about, and that is telegraphing the play.
I mean, Stevens is just reading them like an open book. Most of the possessions. I mean, they can't even get across the timeline before they get swiped. And they're all making careless plays after careless plays. You can see the frustration in their hand signals and everything else.
Northwest will inbound and
Voice
go
crack.
get them.
Voice crack, Kevin. Edwards playing hot potato. Reed, no. Couldn't dive in and get their own bucket. But Bishop Carroll's about to with a turnaround jumper, almost gets stuck. Richard across the timeline without being bothered by Green. Navarrete. Stubbs trying to get something with those screens going. Reed stuck. Ooh, Richard hit the rim. We heard a foul, but that didn't go very well. And Hankey again. They're peeling them apart like an orange, I swear. Careless mistake after careless mistake.
Well, the wheels are starting to come off here in the third quarter.
Hankey. Stevens. Man, they're just getting wide open looks. They're not even taking them. Bishop Carroll ball. That didn't do anything. 47-26, 5:44 left in the quarter. Thought about that three. Her three in the corner, no. That was McCory with a miss. But I believe we have, nope, no foul, okay. Northwest playing catch up at the moment. Wide open three, kicks it back out to another wide open three, kicks it back out to another wide open three. That's been the whole story the whole night. Bishop Carroll's just playing hot potato right now with Northwest defense. An air ball from Bishop Carroll from the corner. That's their lucky spot. And on the floor for Northwest is Edwards, Navarrete, Stubbs, Reed, and Richards. That's your current starting five right now for Northwest. Edwards, 10 feet, couldn't get it, but Stubbs got the rebound. Tried to put up and in, that didn't go, but she still got the foul, going up for two.
That's the first foul of the quarter for either team.
Didn't get that first.
Unfortunate.
Come on, Stubbs. Got the second. Eagles going around. We got travel for McCory. Her first costly turnover of the night. Northwest down by double digits. And Kevin left the room. Lohman trying to create something with Northwest's offense as they are right now. Wimberly tried to dive in, that led to a break wall. Lohman tried to dive in, that led into a brick wall. Defense running into brick walls. They like to dive in, but that didn't go very well. Richard, no off the bounce, but Reed got it and got the foul.
I was afraid they were going to call a jump ball there.
It was so close. Patterson to Lohman. Lohman dives in. Yes, sir. Easy layup for Lohman. Up and in like it's jelly. And they returned it. Palmer.
Eagles have that fast break offense working tonight.
Yep. Reed in trouble. Northwest offense is in trouble every time they come across half court.
Another one.
And there it is. As she wrote it, McCory again.
A 22-point lead, the largest of the night for the Eagles.
Eagle hit the deck. Wimberly wide open from 15 feet. Still no bucket. But Hankey.
Oh, nice. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
That was good.
That was a highlight
Got to
reel.
give credit. Yeah, you got to give credit where credit's due.
That was a highlight reel. Come on, that was a highlight reel. She caught it like a football, passed it back out to an open man, wide open layup. It threw the whole Northwest defense off. Hankey again with an easy steal to McCory. Those two are unstoppable tonight. Full timeout. Are we gonna take them? Are we gonna take it with them?
It's a 30-second timeout taken by Carroll.
Okay.
Give you a programming note. Next Tuesday, we travel to Southeast to take on the Golden Buffaloes in a return engagement from their trip here. And we'll be on the air at 5:45 on Tuesday with Christina Commons' pregame interview and the girls game first, followed by the boys. The girls will tip it off at 6 o'clock. Hope you join us right here on NWHS Grizz.
We got to give credit where credit is due. Coach Taylor Duncan with 200 career wins and counting for Bishop Carroll. Very, very impressive.
She's been there a long time.
Yeah, she definitely has, and the record shows it. Loman across the timeline without being bothered by green jerseys. Richard Bullock
underneath.
pass.
Oh, Patterson couldn't find the handle. Ball just a little high. Good idea, though.
Yeah. Definitely a good idea. McCory. Bishop Carroll is just messing with their defense right now. Stuck.
They're always finding that open player in the paint.
They definitely are. Simmons with an easy bucket in the paint. Richard wide open for three. Corner arc. No. Wembley with the rebound. Wembley with the two.
That'll turn over to Bishop Carroll.
Stubbs checks in. Navarrete checks in. For your Northwest Grizzlies. On the floor is Edwards, Stubbs, Patterson, Navarrete, Stubbs, and Lohman. That's your five on the court for Northwest. Stubbs get the foul. Northwest is just getting picked apart. And Bishop Carroll is just playing hot potato right now. And Palmer checks back out. Didn't get that contested jumper for Bishop Carroll. Lohman across the timeline. 45 seconds left. Lohman for three, top of the yard. Yes, sir! We really needed that. 32-57. Hey, it's a better score than last time. We scored 25, but we're gonna stay positive. Bishop Carroll killing clock right now. Too wide open to take that. And missed it, but got her own rebound. Still missed it. That's Duncan. You missed a three. Then you missed a 5-footer. More like a 10-footer. Lohman almost got rustled away. Lohman dodging bullets. Stubbs. Patterson hit the deck pretty hard. I don't know why. I'm getting confused between Stubbs and Patterson.
I don't know why either.
I don't know why.
It's a mental thing.
Yeah. It's like I get Navarrete and
2 seconds to go.
another one.
And
Navarrete with a missed three. 57-32. We'll take it with them. We'll bring you back in the fourth quarter.
Get ready for a commercial.
This is NWHS This. This is NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly basketball.
Back at Northwest, getting set for the start of the fourth quarter. Grizzlies down by 25. And here's Elizabeth.
Thank you, Kevin. Hand me the reins this time, and you can have the boys. All right. Let's see how we're assessing this game so far. McCory
Nice block.
got her jumped blocked. Lara-Marroquin. She's been playing all game. Lara-Marroquin's been playing all game. Edwards kick out. Missed the 10-footer. Richard, nothing. Arc 3, that didn't go. Stevens has been the author of this book the whole entire game. Oh, that was too wide open. She thought about it. Tried to give it to the open man, but she was covered by white jerseys.
Carissa made a nice block on that pass.
Richard trying to do something, trying to bring that one back from momentum with 6:37 left. Edwards almost got picked. Stevens, both Northwest players being covered by green. Richard for three, no, in and out. Edwards battling, jump ball. No, it's a foul.
Yep.
I'm so used to saying jump ball. I'm so used to saying it. Actually, it was a jump ball.
Yes, it was.
Okay. McCory. Stevens dives in. 15-footer, no one's home. Didn't even hit the rim. And we got a foul on the floor. That's Patterson. Oh yeah, it's Patterson, my bad. That's Patterson with her second. Sorry, my brain's not calculating today. You take like, what, 2 weeks off of broadcasting and your brain dies? Got her second. Reed checks in. Stubbs checks back out. Richard coming across the timeline. 6 minutes left to play in the fourth. Let's end it on a sweet ending. Patterson trying to break down her defender. Almost got tipped passing to Edwards. Edwards dives in, split between defenders, got the ball out. Now they're double teaming every time they pass the ball. And we're at a standstill. Kick out 3 in the corner. Yes! Bang, 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 sir. For Edwards in the corner. Her first 3 of the night. Thigh bot 3. Hankey for 3. Nothing. Hit nothing. Edwards, not Edwards. Richard with the rebound. And Hankey opened her up like a book. And now she's got to finish the story with the layup. Grizzlies down by almost 30. It is a travel. Oh, they didn't get the bucket.
They're saying a travel occurred before the shot.
Okay, so no shot. Shot did not count. And now it's Grizzlies' turn to mix it up. Now Navarrete open for 3. Hits nothing. Bishop Carroll pushing up the floor. We got
turnover.
We got a double dribble. Edwards. Patterson really wanted that in the lower box. She's been calling it all night. Richards thought about it diving in, being covered by Green. Too easy for Bishop Carroll pushing up the floor against a full-on-full. And a turnover, but Northwest has it. Navarrete. Patterson. Navarrete for 3 in the corner. No one. We got a foul on the floor. On who? On. Who's that? What? Oh, on Palmer, sorry. Palmer with her 3rd.
McKaylee Nave just checked back in.
Edwards to Nave.
Oh, come on, you got to make those.
No basket for Nave as she checks back in. Oh God, I'm messing up my words today. Northwest trying to play man-to-man. Bishop Carroll's picking them apart. Palmer gets in there, gets the bucket. Navarrete. Edwards, Richard. Edwards for 3, yes sir! Another wide open 3 for Edwards, her 2nd of the night. Cuts back that lead a little bit more. Covered by 2 defenders. And it bounced in. Come on, Martin with the 2. Martin with the 3. You can't do that. There's no way. Between 2 defenders. And still made it. Nave stuck in the paint, but got kicked back out, trying to recenter it. Edwards again! Back-to-back 3s! Beautiful! Her 3rd triple of the night.
Travel called.
We're getting our momentum back, folks.
Edwards looks pretty happy as she comes out.
I mean, would you be if you hit back-to-back 3s?
Yep.
Yep.
Lohman and Wimberly just checked back in for Patterson and Edwards.
1:44 left to end this game on a high note. Palmer kicks it out, wide open corner, not even a corner, arc three, nothing. That was Duncan with a miss, and now it's still Eagles ball. Reed checks back out. Another turnover. Northwest ball on the floor for Northwest is Nave, Lohman, Wimberly, Patterson, and Richards. There we go, I fixed it. Lohman to Wimberly. Reed thought about it. Patterson really did think about it. On
McKaylee Nave.
Northwest down by 22. Yeah, I think.
Yep.
My math ain't mathing.
They've been down by as many as 28.
Well, they're slowly cutting back with 1:03 left.
Those back-to-back threes had something to do with it.
Definitely. Definitely carry the momentum.
Nice free throws made by the Eagles.
Lohman, Richards across the timeline. Richard dives into a brick wall. And we got a foul on Duncan again, her third. Team second. 55 seconds left in the game. Lohman. Last second shots. Richard to Wimberly. Stuck. Lohman for three. Deep. No! 35 seconds left. We got a foul on the floor. Patterson's injured on the floor, not even across the timeline. She's not moving.
Tommy Gonzalez, our in-house trainer, is on the floor to address the needs of Carissa Patterson, who went down hard.
There we go.
And she seems to be okay, and she's going to go to the locker room.
She had one heck of a game, I have to tell you that. 32 seconds left in the fourth. On the floor, Nave, Patterson. Nope, not Patterson. Navarrete, Richard, Lohman, and Nave. That's her five. The last 25 seconds of the game. Lohman for three. Yes! Her back-to-back threes in the corner. 10 seconds left on the clock. Wide open cut to cut the Grizzlies to pieces. And that's it. 70-47. Northwest. Nope, Eagles take it home. And Kevin, do you want to say anything?
Commercial.
Commercial? Okay. This is NWHS. This is NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly basketball.
Welcome back to Northwest, where the girls fall tonight 70-47 to Bishop Carroll. The boys game, so they'd be doing it.
Nope.
We were not told what they were doing, or we assume there's a homecoming court, but I don't know that to be sure. If there's not, it's not a problem, but we're going to go ahead and proceed with Andy Hill here in just a moment, assuming that they're warming up for the actual game itself. So 70-47, the Grizzlies, Lady Grizzlies fall. Let's go ahead and send it to our pregame interview with head coach Andy Hill after this 1 minute timeout. Stay with us. You're watching Grizzly basketball.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
Our homecoming basketball doubleheader continues now. We're going to turn our attention to the boys contest. And as usual, before every varsity boys contest, we're joined by our head coach, Andy Hill. Coach, first of all, I know we got a big night tonight because it's homecoming, but let's look back on Tuesday night, a very dominating win against the North High Redhawks.
Yeah, it was. I thought our focus and our energy was good to start the game. We were able to, get them sped up and force some turnovers and kind of get some easy buckets early to get us going. And for the most part, we sustained that throughout the game. Games like that are tough for both teams involved. It's for a bunch of high school kids to be focused and keep your focus and play with a high energy when you kind of know going in, what your competition level is. I thought our guys did a good job responding to that and just, making sure that we still do the things that we need to do at a high level to be successful moving forward. So it's a good win.
Did you have any idea at all that you'd start the game with a 20-2 run?
I mean, I don't think you ever expect to start a game like that. We know that the way that we play and trying to, really pressure teams defensively and speed them up and force turnovers, that's kind of a difficult matchup for North, who, if you look at their stats throughout the season, has struggled with turning the ball over. So, we kind of knew that if we were juiced up and playing with energy and doing the things that we do on a nightly basis anyways, that we could have some success turning them over. And, I think it just kind of snowballed on North a litlittle bit early that we were able to build that big lead.
Congratulations once again on sweeping the season series with the Redhawks, and 11-3 is a great way to start your season.
Yeah, it is. We're trying to really focus in on just moving forward and making sure that we're still ascending and that we haven't hit our peak. Especially after the Topeka midseason tournament and, the high that was winning that. You want to make sure that, at our end of season banquet, the thing that we're really talking about is going to the state tournament and having a chance in playing there, and not, oh man, Topeka was awesome. Topeka was awesome, but it can't be. Our goal was not to just win the midseason tournament. We want to continue to progress and be playing our best basketball when it matters the most. So we've played some good basketball. I don't think we're playing our best basketball yet. 11-3 is a very nice start, and it's put us in a good position for now for sub-state and all that. But there's a lot of basketball to be played before the state tournament or sub-state and regionals and all that. So.
Bishop Carroll comes in here. It's our second meeting against the Golden Eagles. We took them at their place. It's homecoming for us, so there's extra energy in the building because it's homecoming. And do you expect anything different from Bishop Carroll tonight versus several weeks ago when we played them over there?
Yeah, I think if you look at Carroll and watch their film, I think they are a team who has really gotten better as the season has gone on. They've had some of their guys who came into the year without very much varsity experience. Now they've got 13, 14 games under their belt, so you can see some of those kids playing with more confidence. That they've kind of adjusted to playing at this level. And even though Carroll's record isn't great by their standards this year, they're playing a lot better. They just they lost a close competitive game with Southeast, who's one of the more talented teams in the area, just last week, and then they beat East in overtime in their most recent game. So they're playing good basketball. I think they're going to be ready to go. They always are when we play each other. So it's going to be a competitive game, a battle, and we'll have to play for 32 minutes.
And as always, what a great rivalry we have between the two schools located less than 2 miles apart. They're going to come in here ready, and they're going to come in here wanting to spoil homecoming for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm excited that they put homecoming on this game, just to add more to that experience. Carroll at home on a Friday night is already going to be big time, and then you add homecoming to that. So we're hoping that we get a nice crowd, a big student section, and that it's just a fun atmosphere.
What's the injury situation going into the game tonight?
We are healthy as of now.
Great. Good news there as well. Well, we wish you the best of luck tonight against the Golden Eagles. Get us a win for homecoming, and then we'll look forward to a visit with you Tuesday before our game when we travel over to Southeast.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks, Kevin.
Head coach Andy Hill on our pregame visit. Stay tuned. After this 60-second timeout, we'll be back with the starting lineup and the play-by-play of tonight's boys varsity game against the Bishop Carroll Golden Eagles. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Hey, man, you going out for football?
Band class still needs you, man. Kansas students have choices to do or not to do. The Kansas State High School Activities Association urges everyone to participate because when activities stop, nobody wins.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools.
The best training.
The best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Welcome back to Northwest. We are in between games. About 9 minutes to go before the introduction of the starting lineups for the boys varsity contest against the Golden Eagles of Bishop. Elizabeth, place has kind of filled up since we first started.
Yeah, 100%. It's definitely getting full.
Good crowd. Bishop Carroll always draws well for this game.
Yeah.
And especially since their school building is only a mile away. And
yeah,
we've got a nice crowd on our side, too. The homecoming dance is tomorrow night. Would you mind running down and asking if there's going to be anything at halftime?
Yeah.
Okay, so we know what to do.
Yeah.
Because I have an interview scheduled at halftime, and I need to know what to do with it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go.
All right, great. While Elizabeth is doing that, I'll recognize the rest of our student crew from Shane Monroe's audiovisual class. Our executive producer this time is Bethany Haslam. Esperanza Lara-Marroquin is on the camera for this first quarter, and Audrie Thomas running the board, getting all the pictures and the sounds out to you during the first quarter of the boys contest. Grizzlies come in, they're on a roll. They are 11-3 on the season. They have 3 losses. Their 3 losses are to Heights, Capon, and Heights. They have won every other game they've played against every other opponent. They swept through their tournament up in Topeka, won that, as we talked about on the pregame show with head coach Andy Hill. So they're on a real roll. They've been playing very good ball, and as you heard Coach Hill mention, we're all healthy. So something wrong here?
I gotta go around you.
You, I think you made it worse, to be honest with you. Elizabeth and I are tangled here. We're in a knot.
There we go. I had to go around
this is worse.
Kevin.
You made this worse.
Oh, I did?
Hang on a minute. All right, this is how we do this. You take your headset off. That's better. All right, now we won't fall over each other, at least not because of that.
Well, if I would have gone the other way, you would have tripped over the wire. But
okay. No surprises on the Grizzlies starting lineup tonight. The usual starting 5 will, be doing things. And want you to stay tuned at halftime tonight. Head football coach Steve Martin will be our guest up here in the booth. He and I are going to talk football and what he's doing in his off season. And I think you'll find that interesting. And then what happens this summer with the football program as they get ready for another campaign next year. And we're going to talk about a couple players. Pardon me. A couple players in particular. We'll do that at halftime. So we want you to be sure to stay tuned for that.
All right.
The best pep band in the city is playing across the way. We're going to turn up the volume and let you listen for a few. Back with the starting lineups in 4 minutes. After this song.
All right, we welcome you back. Thank you for the pep band from Northwest. Help us out there. All right, here's some very interesting stats that I got. Number 5, Eli Benning is leading the Grizzlies with 13.3 points per game and 6.8 assists. And for Bishop Carroll on the other side of the pond, Mikey Brand leading the Eagles with 16 points. Northwest is 11-3, and Bishop Carroll is 5-9. We won the first matchup in their house. Now Bishop Carroll's got to get their sweet revenge. We beat North 82-43, and Bishop Carroll beat East 58-57, really close one. The Grizzlies remain on their number 5 list rankings in the KBCA rankings. Jace Glasper with 29 and Williams with 14 over North this weekend. So that's what I got. Here's Kevin.
And the game at North High was a very dominating performance by the Grizzlies against arguably one of the weaker teams in the City League this year. North has struggled this year. Both Grizzlies teams have swept North for the season.
Yeah.
And it is unlikely that we will see them again this year. At the same time, the boys, as I mentioned earlier, have done that to everybody except Heights and Capen.
Yeah.
They have 3 losses on the season, 2 to Heights, 1 to Capen. We played Capen on senior night here. I think it's next week, in fact, or a week after. I forget which. But that game is coming up. We're winding down the regular season. Grizzlies now looking to cement some postseason home court advantage by improving their record as much as they can. 11-3 is good, but 11 wins is not enough to give you home field. So they're going to have to indeed win some more games here down the stretch, and a good place to start is right here tonight.
Yeah, Heights is actually leading it, I believe, in the ranking department.
We're getting set now for the presentation of the colors and the playing of the national anthem by the pep band. That will occur in approximately 25 seconds. Mitch Lynn, the PA announcer, is doing his pregame announcements. Crowd is still filing in. A lot of them went to the concession stand in between games, and quite honestly, I don't blame them. Grizzlies will be in their home whites. Bishop Carroll will be in, I need one person to take off their warm-up so I can see what color their shirts are going to be.
I believe they're yellow.
I would expect them to be gold, yes. Okay, as we get set for the presentation of the colors and the playing of our national anthem, we invite you to join in respect to country. There will also be a moment of silence tonight for the fallen Grizzly Claude Hodges, who lost his life over the weekend.
Thank you very much. At this time, if you would please rise, remove your hats and
An outstanding rendition of our national anthem by students here at Wichita Northwest High School. Now let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. We'll start with the Bishop Carroll Golden Eagles, who will be wearing their gold uniforms with green numerals and green trim here tonight. A 6'4" senior forward, number 4, Jonathan Hauserman. 6 foot senior guard, number 11, Reese Peterson. 6'4" junior forward, number 12, Braxton Martin. 6'4" senior forward, Grizzly killer, Mikey Brand. And 5'11" sophomore guard, number 21, Landon Stephen. Head coach for Bishop Carroll is Mike Domnick. He's assisted by Vance Lee, Lawrence Barles, Danny Burt, Nick Means, and Jay Means. Now the starting lineup for your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies. A 5'9" senior guard, number 2, Tayshawn Williams. 5'11" sophomore guard, number 4, Darian Hammond. At 6 foot, a junior guard, number 5, Eli Benning. 6'3" senior forward, number 11, Jerome Henderson. And rounding out the starting 5, a senior forward at 6'2", number 23, Jace Glasper. The head coach for the Grizzlies is Andy Hill. He's assisted by Gavin Darr, Kylan Hawkins, and Gary Cooper. And the Grizzlies in their home whites will play from left to right here in the first half of this contest.
And Kevin will take back the reins from me. Yep.
Say that again, I'm sorry.
Kevin will take back the reins from me, pass it on to you.
Glasper will take the opening tip for Northwest, and he'll be opposed by whom else but Braxton Martin, number 12 for Bishop Carroll. We're ready to go.
Martin's currently leading the Eagles with 16 points.
And the Eagles win the opening tip. Bringing it up the floor is Landon Stephen. And yes, he is related to the young lady who played in the last game. Mikey Brand with it, passes it over now to Hauserman. Back into Peterson. Underneath, shot misses. Mikey Brand gets the rebound. Three-point attempt is short, rebounded by Glasper. To Henderson and now to Benning in the corner. Williams for 3, off the heel, no good. Hammond for 3, off the rim. And the third rebound is also picked up by Tayshawn Williams. There's another 3 try, that misses.
Hey, we're just
and
warming
we have
up.
A foul on the play, and that's going to be 3 shots. They're calling it on the rebound, not on the shot.
We're just warming up, folks. We're just warming up. Give them a
And
break.
they're calling it an offensive foul. I sure didn't see that. They're charging Jace Glasper with the foul.
You don't see that very often.
Nope. Peterson with it for Carroll. Underneath.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice pass underneath. Glasper gets in there to intercept. It goes out of play. Oh, they're giving it to Northwest. That's a break.
What a beautiful cut by Bishop Carroll. That didn't go in their favor.
Benning inbounds it to Tayshawn Williams.
As he slides the next week.
Benning brings it down the floor to the near side. Now he goes top of the key. Dishes it off. Henderson for 3, off the heel. No good. And that time that is a shooting foul, and it's going to be 3 shots for Jerome Henderson.
Those 3-point fouls are very dangerous. They can end up going very badly.
Hauserman charged with Bishop Carroll's first foul of the game. Henderson's first shot. Good. And the Grizzlies are on the board.
After like 5 missed threes. They can connect. They can always connect eventually.
Second free throw is also good. Final attempt is in the air, and he makes all three. 3-0 Grizzlies, 6:42 to go, first quarter. Ball's inbounded by Carroll. It'll be Peterson bringing it down the floor.
We're starting to get an atmosphere here in the den.
Tayshawn Williams providing the defense, and Williams ticked it out of play. Oh, it goes out of play off of Peterson, and the Grizzlies get the turnover.
We like that momentum shift. We definitely do.
Penning brings it across.
Williams liked that play, definitely. You can see the smile on his face.
On the near side, he feeds it into Glasper. To the far side, Hammond. Henderson from 15, yes! Henderson has all 5 of Northwest's points. It's 5-0. Landon Stephen for Bishop Carroll now, brings it across. Dishes it off, Peterson for 3. And it's good. 5-3, Northwest. There's a long one for Hammond, and Hammond stepped on the baseline. That'll turn it over to Bishop Carroll. Peterson will inbound for the Eagles. Stephen with it. And Stephen being pressured by Benning. Gets it across. Dishes it off to Mikey Brand. Brand to Martin. Back to Brand for 3. Missed. Rebound. Misses. Mikey Brand gets a rebound. He puts it up and scores, and we're tied at 5. Williams gives it to Hammond. Hammond across the way to Henderson. Henderson spin move in the paint, puts it up, and it doesn't go. Rebounded by Martin. Peterson will bring it across for Bishop Carroll. He gives it off to Hauserman.
Northwest playing bully ball.
Mikey Brand dishes it in from the free throw stripe off the glass. Peterson scores. Grizzlies trail. It's a 7-0 run now by Carroll.
Peterson has all 7 points for the Eagles.
Benning misses. And it's rebounded by Hauserman. Hauserman will dish it off to Peterson. And that one is tipped away. Here's Benning all alone. He lays it in, and the Grizzlies have tied it up at 7. Landon Stephen for Carroll.
Y'all better get your popcorn. This has got to be one good game to watch.
Peterson sends it across to Mikey Brand. Brand, Hauserman spin move, misses everything. And there's a foul that's going to belong to Northwest. Eli Benning got pushed out of bounds.
He's trying to be a next Kobe with that spin move. That didn't work out.
Charged the foul to Braxton Martin.
I gotta say, Kevin, I'm glad you know who Kobe is. I'm so glad you know. So I mentioned Steph earlier in the broadcast, and you're like, who?
Williams brings it down into the paint, puts it up from the stripe, off the rim, no good. Put back, counted, and a foul.
Henderson's barely playing bully ball here with the Eagles.
Jerome Henderson with a chance to get the three-pointer the old-fashioned way. Liam Calvert comes in for Northwest, replacing Darian Hammond. Henderson will have one shot. And he's 4 for 4 from the stripe.
My wiggle fingers works.
Grizzlies lead 10-7. Benning on defense. Peterson with the ball for Carroll. Feeds it in to Mikey Brand. Brand for 3 off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Henderson. Benning will bring it down the floor. Runs into a double team, gives it to Tayshawn Williams. Williams now into the paint, underneath, reverse layup is good by Henderson, and Jerome Henderson is on fire. 12-7, Northwest.
Brand's coming out of a quick trigger three.
Grizzlies have just put together their own 7-point run after Carroll did the same thing moments ago. Underneath, Mikey Brand lays it in.
Oh, beautiful connection. Got eyes like Mike Johnson. And he passed like him too.
Williams has it for Northwest, gives it over to Benning on the far side. Now back to Tayshawn, into the corner to Henderson. He's double teamed, he gets it to Tayshawn. A long three attempt by Benning, in and out, no good. Calvert couldn't get the rebound. Here comes Bishop Carroll, intercepted by Benning. He goes up, and it falls on the reverse lay-in. Grizzlies back up by 5. Now they're going to call Henderson for a foul as he and Landon Stephen collided. First foul on Henderson, second team foul.
I have to say, when Benning was driving in, you could see him get slapped in the face diving in. That was fun to watch.
And there's a foul going to be charged. That's a silly foul to take.
You have time. You have points on the board. We're 2:12 left.
That's Franklin EQ charged with a foul. He just came into the game. He joins Benning, Liam Calvert, Jerome Henderson, and Tayshawn Williams as your 5 on the floor. Landon Stephen gives it off to Bergkamp. Over here on the near side, that's Uncles with it. Shot misses, rebound to Calvert. Calvert lost the handle, but Tayshawn was there to pick it up. And he lost the handle, and Calvert's there to pick it up. And referees almost called a turnover there. One of them was ready to blow the whistle. That was an alley-oop play, but nobody was home.
Williams almost traveled on that play.
Landon Stephen brings it down the floor for Bishop Carroll. And it's taken away by Williams all the way down. They couldn't get it to Benning. Ian Muth has it for Carroll.
Oh, I want my popcorn, please. This is one good game. The popcorn might pop itself, how good this game is.
Brand puts it into the paint underneath. Reverse layup doesn't go. Picked off by Henderson. He gives it to Benning. Benning drives the floor. He's got 3 guys on him, still has the ball. Gives it to EQ in the paint, counted. Franklin EQ makes it a 7-point lead, less than a minute to go in the quarter. In a very fast-moving first quarter. On the near side, send it over to Ian Muth. Into the paint to Brand, back to Muth. Muth tried to put it up, it was blocked, and it turns over to Northwest. Hammond comes back in for the Grizzlies with 34 seconds to go in the quarter.
Cosper also checks back in for Northwest. .34 seconds left, 16-9, Northwest leading.
Hammond taking his time to save clock. Now he gets it, sends it over to Benning. Benning brings it across the timeline. Looks like they're going to play for one shot. And Benning puts it under his armpit. And that's exactly what they're going to do. Counting down, 20 seconds to go. Hammond now with it. Dribble, sends it over to Benning with 14 to go. Benning drives over on the near side. Calvert puts up a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Glasper. Back out to Benning. Benning sends it out to Hammond. Last shot. And it doesn't go. Did everything but fall. So we're at the end of the first quarter. Grizzlies 16 and the Eagles 9. We'll be back with the second quarter after this timeout. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly basketball.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover.
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
To challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools.
The best training.
The best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Back at Northwest, in between quarters, Grizzlies lead 16-9 after one. In a game in which they never trailed. They scored the first five. Well, actually, they did trail. They scored the first five, gave up the next seven, and then scored seven of their own.
Now we're in a bidding war. Who can score first? And
on the floor, Franklin EQ, Tayshawn Williams, Liam Calvert, Darian Hammond, and Jace Glasper. And we're underway here in quarter number 2. EQ has it, near side, puts it in the corner to Hammond. Oh, into the other corner now for Calvert. Calvert into the paint. Hammond, an uncontested three off the rim, no good, and Carroll comes away with it. They come down 2-on-4, and there's a collision. They're going to call a foul on somebody, and it's probably going to be us. It's on Franklin EQ. That's his second. First team foul of the second quarter. Again, we invite you to stay with us at halftime. Oh, that's a silly foul. And Glasper knew it. And he's probably going to come out because that's his second. Henderson will come back in, replacing him. What I was starting to say before I was so rudely interrupted by the referees, underneath, Muth scores for Bishop Carroll. Head football coach Steve Martin will be our guest at halftime. We invite you to stay tuned during halftime for that visit. That'll come to you live here from the booth as he is in the building. Calvert for three, short. Rebounded by Henderson. He sends it back out to Benning. Oh, he tried to get it to Darian Hammond, and it was intercepted by you-know-who, Mikey Brand.
Brand with his first steal of the night.
Landon Stephen passes it in the corner to Muth for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Bishop Carroll. Picked off by Bergkamp. And that was tipped, no over and back. And that one goes out of play. I think they're going to call a foul on Benning. Yes, they did. It'll be his first, team's third. Bishop Carroll will inbound. Grizzlies with 3 fouls here in 90 seconds.
Benning
and this time Benning gets it clean, goes down, puts it up, and count it.
That's a little Euro from Benning.
Landon Stephen with the ball for Carroll.
He's being covered by white jerseys across the timeline.
Did a good job of getting it across. Picked off now by Northwest. Calvert with it, and he's fouled, I'm sure.
Bishop Carroll
and they're pointing at Mikey Brand, and I think that's who it's going to be.
The Bishop Carroll coach wanted the timeout. You can see it in his face.
He is upset. He did want a timeout. He's chewing on both refs now, or 2 of the 3 refs, I should say.
He's got to get ejected. He just got a tech.
And they're still jawing over here while play goes on. And they finally end that conversation. Here's Williams with it for Northwest. Benning into the paint. Calvert off the heel, no good. Rebounded by Mikey Brand, and Calvert got him.
Over the back.
And that'll be the 4th foul. The Grizzlies are now at the limit for this quarter. Bishop Carroll will be shooting free throws on every foul for the next 5 minutes plus.
The coach is still drawing out the coaches.
He's still going after it.
He has a beef problem with the refs.
Brand for three, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Henderson. Henderson gets it to Williams. Williams sends it over to Benning. Benning leaves it for Calvert for three. Oh, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Brand.
That was so beautiful.
Brand gives it to Peterson. Back to Brand, and finally they get across without any issue. Martin gives it back to Peterson. And on the far side, Ian Muth has it. Puts it in the paint for Brand, and Brand's ball does not fall, and it's picked off by Benning. Benning brings it down the floor. Henderson for three, a pile-up in the paint. And I think they're going to call an offensive foul on Benning. Yes, they are. And that puts the Grizzlies over the limit. An offensive foul, they will not shoot free throws.
Bishop Carroll got their charge. And for Bishop Carroll, they're in their jerseys on the sideline, I should say. Their fans are. And
there's Benning on the near side, over to Glasper, alley-oop, and count it. They've been trying that play all night. They finally made it work, and the Grizzlies lead by 9. Nicely done. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, here's Landon Stephen bringing it up the floor. He gives it to Hauserman. Hauserman off the glass, no good. Out of play, it will stay with Bishop Carroll, and the Northwest fans not too happy with that call. Finally, a timeout has been called by Bishop Carroll. We'll keep it right here while I come over here and check in with our staff, because I'll bet you, you need to do for me.
Northwest is
click that
basically
right there.
playing bully ball.
Yeah.
And
there you go.
Carroll is just basically
that'll stay on for the
recovering
rest
from
of the quarter.
As you can see from the score, 20-11. And the Bishop Carroll's coaches is jawing at the players, coaches, and referees.
Very fast-moving pace here in this game so far.
You know what's crazy? I have not seen Northwest's coach freak out at all.
Andy Hill does not freak out.
I mean, he freaks out. He freaks out. You can hear him when he yells. You can hear him.
That's
all the
not
way
the same
from
thing. That's not the same thing. He does not get into it with the refs. He never has.
That's true.
And we either have I think that's a 5-second call. That'll turn it over to Northwest. Grizzlies with a 9-point lead and the ball. It'll be Hammond and Williams, Henderson, EQ, and Jace Glasper. That's your 5 on the floor as we head toward halftime. EQ back over now to Williams, back to EQ and into the corner, back to EQ and over to Williams. Hammond in the corner, underneath. EQ got 3 guys on him, puts it up, doesn't go. The rebound to Glasper. Good position. 3 ball by Tayshawn Williams.
Deep money in his pocket, y'all.
And the Grizzlies up by 12. Landon Stephen, triple teamed. Hauserman gets it. 3 ball from the corner, misses. And that goes out of play. It'll stay with Bishop Carroll, and Carroll will sub in Mikey Brand again.
That play was
I didn't
incredible.
mind one bit that he took a rest. I think he should have taken a longer rest myself.
That was a beautiful play by Northwest. They were covering all over on the upper court, but then they slowly fell back, and Bishop Carroll still couldn't buy a bucket. That's great defense.
Kreitzer misses a 3-pointer, and Grizzlies get it back. Underneath, Hammond off the glass, doesn't go. That's an easy layup. He should have made that one. I'll bet she's going to think about that tomorrow.
EQ.
Across the way, Henderson into the corner for Hammond, and that rims out.
We've been struggling with the 3 balls tonight. We really have. Even coming out of the gate, we missed 5. Now it's more.
Brand passes it off in the far corner to Kreitzer. He brings it across, gives it to Steven. He puts up a three, doesn't go. Mikey Brand with a putback misses. And the Grizzlies get the rebound. Tayshawn Williams brings it down the floor. He lost it, got it back. Glasper has it, far side, gives it to Henderson. Back out to Williams. Bishop Carroll's fallen into a 3-2 zone now. Williams up, can't get it, but Glasper gets the putback.
Cosper cleaned it up to get the easy dose.
14-point lead for Northwest. Down the floor on the near side. Ball's taken away, and here comes Hammond with it. He feeds it off. Oh, they tried for a dunk and didn't get it. Probably because he was fouled going up. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair. The foul is going to be charged to Braxton Martin, and that's his third. Team also has three. Henderson will go to the line and shoot two. First one by Henderson, his first miss of the night. Three players sub in for Northwest. Benning comes back in, Calvert comes back in, and they're joined out there by Ajadius Red, number 22, the 6'5" junior forward.
And Bishop Carroll just made a lineup change.
1 for 2 from the stripe, this time for Henderson. Peterson has the ball for Bishop Carroll. He brings it down in front of, he brought it down in front of Benning and got it poked away by Williams. Underneath the red, and his shot was blocked. Calvert gets the rebound. That was the weirdest rebound I've seen in a while. Benning from the top of the key will slow it down for a moment. Over here on the near side, 90 seconds remaining in the half. And a foul called on Hauserman. I think that's his third. It is. That's the team's fourth. Hauserman will take a seat. He'll be replaced there by Kreitzer, who just sat down.
I mean, that ball went all the way up, and you can see it go into space. That's how high that block was. Jeez. And Northwest still got the rebound?
Benning with it for Northwest. Looking for help. Gets it from Red, and Red tried to feed it into Henderson, and Henderson couldn't control it. On the far side, here's Bishop Carroll. There's a Kreitzer with a three. That misses, rebounded by Benning. Oh, Benning tried a long pass to Red, and it hit one of the cheerleaders, so I don't think that's going to be, I don't think that's going to count. It'll be a turnover. Hammond comes back in for Northwest, and he will replace Benning, I believe. Yeah, Benning is coming out.
It's like playing bowling. It's like playing bowling with the cheerleaders. They're the pins.
Peterson with it for Bishop Carroll. He'll bring it down. Henderson on him. He dishes it over here to Blasey. Peterson again. And a turnover on a travel. I saw that one from up here. 47 seconds remaining in the first half, and it'll be Grizzly ball. We'll see how they play it. They lead by 15.
Williams coming up.
Williams is killing time. They're playing for the last shot. Click video. Remove that. And add.
Williams is just chilling
halftime.
there.
14 to go.
Williams dancing. Got by his defender.
Here he goes in the paint, and that's not going to count. A whistle blew. There was a foul. And that both teams are over the limit, so Tayshawn Williams will shoot 2 free throws here. Williams with a chance to add to this big lead. First free throw is off the heel, no good. Williams, a good free throw shooter. We'll get one more.
Williams is 80% from the three-throw stripe, I believe.
And that one rolls in. 27-11, 8 seconds to go. And Hammond gets in there, knocks it out of bounds. Now there's 7 seconds to go. Peterson will inbound for Carroll. Full court pressure being put on by Northwest. Over on the far side. Oh, taken away by Red. Red, oh, he can't lay it in. And it turns over to Carroll with 1 second remaining on the clock. Carroll will get a chance for one long shot. There it is, and that's way short. Okay, we're at halftime. The score, Northwest 27, Bishop Carroll 11. We'll be back with our halftime extravaganza after this 2-minute timeout. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Hey Grizzly Nation, this is Eric Hofer-Holdeman, your principal at Northwest High School. Did you know Grizzly Pride is the combined booster club and PTO here at Northwest? They support both athletics and academics. We're asking you to join Grizzly Pride this year. Due to these extraordinary times, Grizzly Pride doesn't have the same fundraising opportunities they normally have, and we need you to join and offer your donation to help Grizzly Pride out. Go to our Northwest webpage, join today. Go Grizzlies.
It may not require a textbook, but it's filled with valuable lessons. It may not take place in a classroom, but it's an ideal environment for learning. It may not involve a diploma, but it can help prepare young people in Kansas for life. It's high school sports. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students that participate in high school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think again. Better yet, think about attending a high school sporting event in your community. You'll be amazed by what you see. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the...
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools.
The best training.
The best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Welcome back to Northwest High School, where the Grizzlies on homecoming night have a 27-11 lead at halftime over the Bishop Carroll Golden Eagles, and we're joined at halftime by a face that should be familiar to all of us, and someone I've been waiting to talk to, and that is head football coach Steve Martin. How you doing?
Doing good, Kevin.
Happy
Thanks
New
for having
Year
me on.
to you.
Yeah, Happy New Year, right? It's already February.
Hard to believe, isn't
That's
it?
why I told my wife, I go, it's already February. This thing, January's flying by.
And you know, the problem with our visits, our on-air visits, is my last visit with you is always going to be before the last loss of the season, unless.
Look at this guy.
I'm
See,
sharing
you just gotta
I'm
stop.
sorry, I'm
You just
sharing
gotta-
this.
You just got to stop talking.
I did.
Like, this guy's a
I'm going to
stranger,
interrupt
ain't he?
mine
Yeah.
to have him
Yeah,
jump
small
in.
fry. I'm a small fry
Hey,
now.
This young man, let's see, you're in camera, yeah. This young man, ladies and gentlemen, should also be familiar to all of you. This is former Wichita Northwest running back and current running back for the New York Jets, Breece Hall. Welcome. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's been good to just take a rest and come back home and be around all the people who were a part of me coming up and being the first line today.
So obviously your season was disappointing. You didn't make the playoffs. You started out with all kinds of problems with Aaron Rodgers and everything, but is everybody up there positive for next year?
Yeah, we're very positive, and we know that, God put us through everything last year for a reason, and, we're positive, we're hungry, and we're hoping everybody keeps laughing because we got something for this year.
There goes his backfield mate, Roy,
I
goes
don't mind
walking by
telling you
laughing.
how much I have always enjoyed calling your number when you were here, both on the basketball court and on the football field. We all miss you a bunch, and we wish you nothing but the best. I know you had an injury problem last year. You're 100%?
Yeah, I'm good now. God willing, I was able to just have a really great rehab, really great people around me in the organization, and now I'm back healthy, so it's a blessing.
Where are you living now?
Well, whenever I come back home, I still stay with my mom. I'm a mama's boy, so I still stay with my mom.
Good for you.
I live in Jersey now. That's where our facility is at, so right now I'm residing.
Where is the Jets facility? I don't even know.
It's in Florham Park, New Jersey.
Okay. Okay, and you live near the facility. That makes sense. Are you going to be doing any off-season training in the Jets training facility,
No.
or are you going to rest?
No, I'm going to be in Dallas at a facility training this off season. But right now, I'm just taking my rest and just enjoying my people. That's all I can hope for, is enjoy my people.
How long are you home?
I've been home for about 2 weeks, and I'll be getting out of here soon. Hopefully, supporting my boy Brock in the Super Bowl and everything like that. So I'm excited.
Okay, well, good for you. Thanks for the visit. Thanks for stopping by. We all wish you the best of luck. And if I could, we can't get the camera turned around, but your whole fan club is on the other side of that camera. So, we all love you and we miss you, and we wish nothing but the best for you. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Breece Hall, ladies and gentlemen.
Kevin, I thought they were waiting to talk to me, but they were just waiting to talk to him.
I don't
All
think
right.
so, but nice try.
Come on.
So, anyway,
That's fun,
I
ain't
sure
it?
appreciate Breece stopping by. That was really nice of him to do that. So, you have some immediate plans. What are your immediate plans for the next couple of weeks?
Well, I am getting on a plane tomorrow and getting on a cruise and going to the Virgin Islands. So I would tell you I'd miss you, but I'd be lying.
You would be lying, and I can understand that.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, I envy you. Perfect time of year to go down south.
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
and it's a good time to recollect. Usually we go right after the season just so I can collect my bearings and come back. And we had this planned for about a year. I'm a little bummed. I'm going to miss signing day when we planned it.
Oh.
We had another couple plan it for us, and I wasn't even thinking about signing day a year ago. And then we got, so we got our guys. We got 5 guys signing on Wednesday, going on to further their career.
Who's signing?
So Jace Glasper and Sincere Thompson are going to be teammates still. They're going to Missouri Western.
Okay.
Nathan Davis, our center, is going to go to Benedictine. I'm very excited for him to do that. He's actually going to play for my former college head coach who recruited me, George Papagiorgio. So I'm excited about that. Dalton Schrader is going to go the tough route and go to Butler. Very excited for his upside. And, we got a couple other guys that are undecided still. So, I'm proud of those guys that are going to go have a great career.
And they've earned it both on the field and in the classroom,
absolutely.
So we wish them nothing but the best in their future football endeavors, and glad they're able to continue. And since they want to continue to play, we're glad they're able to do so, and to have the football aspect of their lives help to pay for the academic.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
That's what it's all about.
You play you use this game to get your college paid for, and hopefully they use it wisely and get a good education and use that to go to whatever they want to do, whether it's going to be in business or teaching or be an engineer, whatever, architect. It's a way for a means to get it done.
Right. Well, we wish you a very safe trip and a
appreciate
pleasant trip.
Yeah.
Like I said, I do envy you. And
yeah, it'll be good. It's always good to go, and you come back, you get away, and you're ready to get back, recharged, ready to go. So I'm excited for that. They're in good hands. Coach Daniels has done put them through the ringer so far. We've had a great offseason.
I assume they're doing a little of this.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everybody knows we're not very happy with how last year ended. We felt like we could have done some things, but some things we had to take care of in-house. We feel like we've eliminated some of the distractions and stuff that were there, and we got a team together, and Coach Daniels has done a phenomenal job with all our sports here at Northwest. You can see our boys basketball team really embraced Coach Daniels. They're playing great basketball this year. I think a little bit of Coach Daniels has helped them a little bit, and it's good. So they're in good hands while I'm going to be gone, so I'm not worried.
Good. Well, have a fun time, and
we'll do.
Look forward to seeing you when you return.
Yep.
And I'm already looking forward to next football season.
Yeah, we're excited. It's going to be a great season for Grizzly football. We're very, very excited. All our young pups that we've been playing are all grown up, so I can't believe I don't have a full head of gray hair right now with all the youth. But if I had hair, right?
If you had it, that's what it would be.
So we're excited, and we look forward to these guys finishing up this school year and looking forward to this summer and stuff. So should be fun.
Sounds great. Thanks for the visit.
Absolutely.
Glad to have you. You're welcome anytime.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Okay, head coach Steve Martin on our halftime visit, and they are just coming onto the floor to start the second half. Thanks again, Steve. You can swing that around now and get the floor back. And I'm going to make sure the camera is in the right position because we moved it when we had our unexpected visitor. Yeah, let me fix that. I'm going to do it just like that and zoom it in. Come on.
And we're back.
That's pretty good.
Grizzlies, Eagles, Northwest leading 27-11. And here's Kevin.
And right off the bat, Bishop Carroll scores to cut the lead to 14. Hammond for three. Off the heel, no good. Rebounded by Glasper. He gives it to Benning. He's also joined out there by Henderson and Williams. And Benning scores two, 29-13. Just underway here in the second half of the homecoming basketball game. There'll be a homecoming dance here tomorrow night.
At 8, get your tickets.
Are you going?
No.
I'm not either. Nobody asked me.
Oh, poor Kevin.
There's one. Hammond wide open, and he lays it in.
More like he dunked it in.
Good fast break that time by Northwest. Over here on the near side, Benning gets it back after a loose ball. He flips it over to Henderson. Henderson dekes out a Bishop Carroll defender and runs up and lays it in, and all of a sudden the Grizzlies lead by 20, and Bishop Carroll's going to call a timeout.
Nope, subs.
Well, I was for certain they were going to call a timeout after that.
I would.
I would have too. Inbounding for the Golden Eagles. That'll be, I got the wrong one. Give me yours. Thank you. Martin inbounds. He's got it back now, and he feeds it up to Mikey Brand. Brand down the floor, across the way, far side. 15-footer by Peterson, who took off his undershirt at halftime. Hammond brings it out top of the key, gives it to Williams. 2-3 zone employed by Bishop Carroll.
Williams dancing on his defenders, flipping between two defenders.
And he tried to put up a reverse layup and got fouled on the way up. He's going to go to the line and shoot a couple.
Hey, that's one way to do it.
And the foul is on Martin, and that's his fourth. So he will no doubt be replaced. In fact, his replacement is going to be Hauserman, who is waiting to come in after the first free throw. And the first one misses. Martin comes out, Hauserman back in. Williams will have one more opportunity here. And it's good. 34-15 Northwest, 6:02 to go, third quarter. Landon Stephen with the ball for Bishop Carroll. And it's taken away there by Henderson. 2-on-1 break. Benning lays it in on a feed from Benning, and now they do take the timeout. And it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take the timeout with them. Go there. No, commercial. We're going to go to a commercial. Cool. You need to get rid of that and load. Okay? While I say, you're watching NWH. Back underway, Bishop Carroll with the ball. Underneath, Brand sends it back out to Hauserman. Now there's a three attempt off the rim, no good. And picked off by Henderson. Henderson will feed it to Glasper. Glasper, who as you just heard, is signing with Missouri Western on Wednesday for football. We wish him the best of luck at Missouri Western next year. We will miss him. He'll go to the line while we're talking about him and shoot a pair.
He's a good bulldozer, I can tell you that.
Fouls on Landon Stephen. That's his first. Team foul number 2 for Carroll. And the first free throw, in and out, no good. Keaton replaced Peterson. And Glasper has one more free throw coming. And he missed them both.
Over the back.
And a foul over the back on the rebound. That's going to be a charge to Henderson. St. Vrain sends it up to Landon Stephen. Stephen across the way to Mikey Brand. Brand to Stephen for three, off the front, no good. Rebounded by Northwest, Eli Benning. Benning down to Glasper, off the glass, counted.
Glasper, glass.
Grizzlies by 23.
Glasper, glass, get it?
Huh?
Glasper, glass, get it?
Yeah, I got it. Landon Stephen for Bishop Carroll. Benning all over him. He's in trouble.
He's been in trouble since he crossed midcourt.
He did get it forward. Hauserman lays it in. Underneath, spin move. Tayshaun is blocked. Carroll comes away with it. Hauserman has it. Across the way, Mikey Brand puts it up short. And they're calling a block. Oh, they're calling a charge. It's a charge on Mikey Brand, player control foul. That's the third team foul on Bishop Carroll this quarter, and the second on Mikey Brand in the game. He comes out.
Glasper just did a backflip. Did you see him try to roll over?
Took all the energy off it anyway. Underneath the basket. Oh, a good shot is blocked. And a nice block that time by Ian Muth. Hauserman with it for Carroll feeds it in to Muth. Muth up off the glass, no good, gets his own rebound, misses again. He's fouled the second time. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair.
Are we going to hit the no mercy rule? I mean the mercy rule?
If we get there.
What's the mercy rule?
30 points in the fourth quarter.
30, okay. Okay, because we're about to hit that.
First one by Muth is good. Franklin EQ comes in along with Liam Calvert, replacing Henderson and Hammond.
We'll deserve breaks for those two.
Muth makes them both. 38-19. Grizzlies have them doubled up. Grizzlies led by 24 at one point. It's down to 19 now.
Benning dancing, almost lost the ball.
There we go with a miss by Liam Calvert. And a long ball is going to go out of play. That'll turn over to Northwest.
It was so close in the cheerleaders. I just wanted them like I just wanted them to fall like bobby pins. Oh my God, I'm slipping.
Williams brings the ball forward for Northwest. Bishop Carroll falls into a man-to-man. Williams. Calvert for three, short. Rebounded by Glasper, but he can't get the pass off, and here comes Bishop Carroll 2-on-2. And Ian Muth with a nice reverse layup, and all of a sudden, the lead is starting to evaporate. It's down to 17. Williams. His shot is blocked again. Landon Stephen brings it down for Carroll. He puts it in from 12 feet, missing. Rebounded by Benning, and waiting for it was Tayshawn Williams, and he wasn't going to be denied. And a timeout is being taken.
Williams just cherry picked. Is it full?
Full timeout being taken by Northwest. We're going to take it with them. Grizzlies lead 40-21. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly basketball.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
the best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Back at Northwest, just coming out of the timeout, Bishop Carroll gets the ball and scores. It's 40-23. Eli Bennett. And they're going to call a block. Boy, that was close. They could have called that one either way, and they call the block.
Northwest
Be
did
charged
not
to
like
Martin,
that.
and that's his fourth.
Northwest did not like that call. There's that wide open three.
Hammond misses a three, rebounded by Martin. Pass picked off by Hammond. Benning, count it.
Beautiful.
Grizzlies back up by 19.
Beautiful Euro from Benning after splitting his defender.
On the far side, that's Cassius Ungles with it, number 2. Ball goes out of play. It'll stay with Carroll. Mikey Brand comes in. Jace Glasper comes out for Northwest, and he's replaced by Hammond. Oh, I'm sorry, he's replaced by Red. And Keaton St. Vrain scores for Bishop Carroll. Benning brings it down the floor for Northwest. And in and out, couldn't get the roll to go.
Benning.
Carroll with the rebound. Muth got it. Peterson has it now. Peterson in trouble, and he finally gets it forward. Muth thought about it, passed it off. Onto the near side, there's a three-point attempt, nothing but net by Brody Kreitzer. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Now Hill's calling plays.
Benning gives it off to Calvert, to Red, back to Eli Benning.
Looking for the last second shot.
No, not yet. And we have a foul called. Foul's going to be called on St. Vrain. That's his first. Team foul number 5. That means we're shooting free throws as Bishop Carroll is now over the limit. Good foul to draw by Eli Benning. A chance for him to get 2 points with the clock not moving. First one is good. One more coming for the junior. And he makes them both. 44-28, Grizzlies by 16. There's a long one for Peterson. Peterson passes it off to Mikey Brand.
Way.
And Brand, if you leave him uncontested, he'll can that every time.
No way. That's all I can say. No way.
Grizzlies by 13. Now they will play for one as we're inside 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Be nice to see him score during this possession.
Hopefully they will. The ref is waiting for him. Dive.
8 seconds to go.
That is not what I meant.
Jump ball called, and it goes to the Grizzlies on the alternating possession. That's the first one of the game, by the way. So it gives me the opportunity to say that that is indeed the dumbest rule in all of sports.
He has to say it every time it happens. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not.
Williams had his
Whacked.
shot blocked. 1 second to go, and that'll do it. That shot will not count, which is too bad. It would have gone. It would have made it in, but it did not count. At the end of 3 quarters, it's Northwest 44, Bishop Carroll 31. We'll be back with the fourth quarter after this. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly basketball. Bishop Carroll will inbound to start the fourth quarter. Grizzlies lead 44-31 after 3. Can they hold a 13-point lead?
I believe in Grizzly magic, Kevin.
On the floor, Tayshawn Williams, Darian Hammond, Eli Benning, Jace Glasper, and Jerome Henderson, the 5 on the floor for Northwest. Mikey Brand for 3. That one's off the heel, no good. Hauserman gets the rebound, back to Brand underneath, passes it, count it. Nice play by the Eagles to cut the lead to 11. Grizzlies need to score some points here. Benning, count it, very good.
Benning tried to carve his way in the paint, and look what he did with the nice spin move to get over top.
Points in the paint are something the Grizzlies have not had a lot of in this game. It's good to see those. Carroll's actually had a lot more paint points than us. That was almost some there. In fact, it is going to be some as Braxton Martin scores. And the lead down to 11 again. Grizzlies have led throughout. And they've led by as many as 21.
Benning's more of an ISO-heavy player.
Mikey Brand with it. And
to be fair, high school is mainly an ISO-heavy area. Seeing college is more of a system, the way they play. And then NBA is mainly
garbage.
Whoa.
Mikey Brand for one.
Whoa, Kevin, whoa.
Just telling it like it is.
I get it's a little rough, but whoa.
Brand has one more.
You hurt my feelings,
and he
Kevin.
cuts it down to 9. 46-37 Northwest. First time they've been in single digits in the lead in quite a while in this game.
You hurt my feelings, Kevin.
Well,
a little bit.
I apologize.
Whoa.
I think that was going to be called as a foul.
You think?
Slightly over the back.
Slightly, more like overly. More like overly.
Foul charged to Brand. Henderson with the ball. Sends it out to Hammond, over to Williams. Williams off the glass, doesn't go. Rebounded by Martin. Here comes Peterson with it. Underneath, Hauserman puts it up, and it doesn't go. Rebounded by Henderson. Grizzlies caught a break there on the miss. Now they need to make them pay for it and score some points. And Williams is fouled. Fouls on Reese Peterson, that's his third. Ian Muth will come in for Hauserman, and Brody Kreitzer returns to the game, replacing Mikey Brand. That doesn't bother me a bit. Mikey Brand just scares the heck out of me and always has. Liam Calvert with the ball, gives it to Williams, to Henderson. Henderson puts it up from 8 feet, doesn't go, rebounded by Martin. We got to make those short shots. Peterson is fouled by Williams. That's the second team foul on Northwest, and it's Williams' first. Kind of a silly foul to take there. Martin will inbound for Bishop Carroll. He sends it in deep to Muth. Muth underneath. And we have a foul on the shot. We'll be shooting free throws. That'll be Braxton Martin shooting for Carroll. They're going to try here and lower the margin to a touchdown. First one's up, and he missed it. .5:21 to go, fourth quarter. Yours truly getting a little nervous. He makes the second one, 46-38, Grizzlies by 8. We need to score in this possession to get our double-digit lead back.
Definitely do, Kevin.
Benning with it on the far side, spin move, double teamed. And a timeout called by Northwest. This will be a full timeout, so we're going to take a full timeout with them. 46-38, 5:07 to go. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly basketball.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover,
to redefine yourself,
To improve yourself.
to challenge yourself.
to realize there's more in you
Than you ever knew.
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools,
The best training.
the best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Back at Northwest in a full time rather. Grizzlies have 3 left, as does Bishop Carroll. Grizzlies have 3 team fouls, and Bishop Carroll has 2. And the Grizzlies have an ever so flimsy 8-point lead. They have led by as many as 21 in this half.
Yeah. Kind of a nervous.
They led by 13 at halftime, led by 21 in the third quarter.
Kind of nervous. Me and Kevin are both kind of nervous for this game.
Williams will inbound to Eli Benning. Glasper, Henderson, and Calvert also on the floor for Northwest. 4-3. Good! Henderson cans one, and the Grizzlies are up by 11. And now we have a foul called. It's on Calvert. That's his second. 4th team foul on Northwest. So the Grizzlies are at the limit. Carroll inbounds to resume play. That's Landon Stephen with it. He gives it over to Kreitzer. Kreitzer threw it away. Not necessarily Kreitzer's fault. He thought that Bergkamp was going to go to his right, and he went to his left instead and left a big hole. Ball inbounded to Benning. Man-to-man defense by Carroll. They've played that almost the entire game. Henderson for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Glasper. Count it. That's the way to pick up the slop. And the Grizzlies are up by 13.
We got our double digits back, baby.
Landon Stephen across the timeline.
Whoa.
Coughs it up, and they're going to call a foul. That's too bad because that was a pretty good defensive play.
He hit the deck pretty hard, though.
Fouls on Benning, and that's his 4th. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if they sit him down.
I would.
And no substitutes have come out, so evidently he's going to stay in the game. Grizzlies are over the limit, so we're shooting free throws here.
But Bishop Carroll's making substitutions.
They're bringing Bergkamp back in along with St. Vrain. Landon Stephen makes that one. It's 51-39. The Grizzlies by a dozen. Benning with the ball. Could have shot it from the stripe, elected not to. Underneath. Oh, come on, you got to get that. Alley-oop, that one we got. Henderson on the alley-oop play from Benning, and it's 53-39.
There it is. Beautiful.
Peterson in trouble, finally gets it to St. Vrain, who throws it away.
Woo.
Another break for Northwest.
Those costly turnovers are getting Grizzly buckets. I love it.
Benning will bring it down the floor for Northwest. Benning playing with 4 fouls, only person on the team with that many.
And still playing.
Underneath, Glasper, yes! Benning found Glasper, what an assist. And that one is taken away by Henderson.
Henderson on the floor hit the deck. And a travel?
I don't know what they called. They called something.
They called a travel.
I still don't know what they called.
They called a travel on
They must have called the travel on Northwest.
They called a travel on Henderson.
Yeah.
What?
Must have moved his feet when he was on the ground. Mikey Brand scores for the Eagles. Cuts the lead to 14. Benning on the far side for Northwest. Sends it over to Hammond. Hammond along the baseline, tried to get it to Henderson. It was picked off by St. Vrain, and St. Vrain is fouled by Williams. That's a silly foul to give because it's going to send him right to the free throw line. Not the smartest play.
Actually,
let him go down and miss it.
That was actually a semi-smart play because if you look at the scoreboard, 55-41. I see his point of view. They didn't want him to go on a fast break and score an easy bucket or 3, so he just fouled him. I see his point of view.
I don't.
Coming from a basketball player, I see his point of view.
Oh, he missed them both.
Just like that.
Martin gets the rebound, and he's fouled. Now he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Putting people at the stripe with the clock not running is not smart basketball in the fourth quarter, period.
Well, no, not this one, but.
And that one does not go. We're getting lucky that they're missing them all.
He's grabbing his hand.
Ian Muths gets the rebound, and the ball's knocked out of his hands. Mikey Brand will come back in for Bishop Carroll, replacing St. Vrain.
Benning was grabbing his hand earlier during the free throw shots and shaking it really hard.
Might have jammed a finger or something.
Might have.
Peterson will inbound for Carroll, gets it to Brand. Brand for 3, good. And now a timeout being taken by Bishop Carroll. 30-second timeout. Keep it right here. 2:35 to go. Grizzlies up by 11. Give you a reminder on our programming for next week. We are at Southeast on Tuesday night. Grizzlies will take on the Golden Buffaloes in a City League doubleheader. We're on the air at 5:45 with the pregame show with head coach Christina Commons. And girls will play at 6. Boys will play right after. A couple of important games, especially for the boys for seeding purposes. Girls have no chance to host a home game in the playoffs, so the game is less important to them.
I don't think they're going to make the playoffs, Kevin.
Everybody makes the playoffs.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Benning across the timeline, sends it deep. Hammond for 3, and it misses. Out of play. That should stay with Northwest, and I'm wrong again. It's going to go to Bishop Carroll. 2:23 to go. Grizzlies by 11. Peterson being pressured. Gets it down. Brand on the far side. Don't leave him uncontested. Peterson. Back to Steven. Back to Brand. Ian Muth with it. And he's fouled by Williams. That's a tough call.
These refs have been making tough calls all night.
Third foul on Tayshawn Williams. Comes with 1:58 remaining. And that will put Ian Muth at the line to shoot a pair. And he missed. The cellophane on that basket is working to the benefit of Northwest here in the fourth quarter.
There's like a glass over Bishop Carroll's rim right now. See,
he missed them both. Loose on the floor. Who's going to pick it up? And what are they calling? They're saying it was kicked. It's going to belong to Carroll.
Brand checks back in, Kevin's worst enemy.
He's not my worst enemy. He's my biggest fear of the night.
That's why he's your worst enemy, because he gets buckets.
Steven with it for Carroll. 1:52 remaining. Peterson. That one's intercepted by Hammond. 3-run to the basket. Darian Hammond slams it home. Grizzlies by 13. And he traveled with it. Yes, he did. Peterson called for the walk. And it'll be Grizzly basketball. Grizzlies by 13, 90 seconds to go.
As the den slowly starts to thin out, there's still an atmosphere here. With 1:29 left, Grizzlies
I
up.
wouldn't be leaving.
I wouldn't. This is the best part.
Jace Glasper sends it over to Williams. Williams drives in the paint. Around. He tried the layup, didn't work. Putback didn't work either. Now it's Bishop Carroll ball. Jace Glasper gets it for Northwest and a whistle and a foul.
Benning. No, not Benning. That's not Benning. Williams hurt. Williams still on the ground.
Bishop Carroll had 3 fouls to give, so it will not be any. There won't be any shooting on this play, and it is Tayshawn Williams who's on the floor for Northwest.
He was trying to get up, and then I think he heard something.
Tommy Gonzalez over there checking him out, along with Coach Hill. He can't walk. He might have a leg cramp. Yep, that's a leg cramp. He was grabbing his calf.
He's scooting away.
He is hurting.
He's scooting away.
He is hurting. He's done for the night. I can tell you that right now. He's done.
Yeah, he's done.
Hopefully it's just a cramp and nothing more serious. He's been out there a long time, done a lot of running.
He's been in the whole entire game. Well, most of the time he's been in.
Glassboro will inbound to Darian Hammond. Hammond brings it up, and that one is knocked out of play. It'll stay with Northwest. 1:02 remaining in the fourth.
He either got a cramp or it's something worse.
I think it's just a cramp. Benning lost the handle, and there's going to be a foul called on either Benning or St. Vrain, and they're going to call it on St. Vrain. That's the fourth team foul on the Eagles, so they are now at the limit as well. Grizzlies will inbound. They lead by 13 with 55 seconds remaining. And they're going to clean up the spot where Tayshawn Williams went down. Evidently there's a little moisture on the floor.
Actually, no, Kevin. He fell down over there. Where the Grizzly thing is. That's where he fell down at.
Well, it's obvious there's something on the floor there. They wouldn't have the principal over there with a towel. And remember, it's not high school I minded so much. It was the principal of the thing. Eli Benning with it. Underneath, Henderson lays it in. That should do it.
Yep. Northwest.
45 to go.
Northwest cleaned
Carroll
up.
with it.
Northwest cleaned up.
And that one is kicked by Northwest, so that'll be an inbound play for the Eagles. Brand comes back in for St. Vrain. Grizzlies are going to win this one. They're going to go to 12-3 on the season. And Mikey Brand can score all the points he wants now. And now a timeout has been taken by Bishop Carroll. And this will be
30.
A full timeout. We're going to take it with them. 31 to go. We'll be back for the conclusion of the game after this. Stay with us. You're watching NWHS Grizz. This is Grizzly Basketball. at Northwest for the final 30 seconds of the game. Benning is fouled. That took all of a second and a half. He will go to the line and shoot two. Both teams are over the limit, so it's free throws on every foul now.
Free throw city.
Benning's first one is good.
After the lucky
Ball
roll.
thought about it, but finally fell. Benning will get one more. And it's good. 61-46, 29 to go. Underneath the basket, Ian Muth puts it up, doesn't go. Rebounded by Liam Calvert.
That's it.
And Benning will bring it down the floor. And he's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot two. 13 on the clock.
13 draining seconds on the clock.
So the Grizzlies will get a split here, as they did at Bishop Carroll. Girls lost the season series to Bishop Carroll. The first one's good.
Meanwhile,
boys are going to sweep the season series against Carroll. And we will not see Carroll again this year, as Carroll is in 5A. So we will not see them in playoffs. Eli makes them both. 63-46, 12 seconds to go. Stephen underneath, passes it off. Basketball's put up, and a foul is going to be called on Calvert with 4 seconds to go. The longest minute in sports is the last minute of a basketball game.
literally.
Muth's first one is good. I give credit to our crew here. And the second one misses. And Glassboro will run it out. And we are final. Final score tonight, Northwest 63, Bishop Carroll 47. Grizzlies go to 12-3 on the season. And they are still undefeated against every team they've played other than Heights or Capon. Again, reminder, we're on the air Tuesday night at 5:45. Please join us. We'll be at Southeast High for a doubleheader. Want to thank our outstanding production crew, Bethany, Haslam, Esperanza, Lara-Marroquin, and Audrie Thomas, and of course, my broadcast partner, Elizabeth Dibben, for an outstanding job here tonight. Thanks again for watching. We appreciate your patronage. You could have been doing anything else tonight on a Friday night, and we appreciate you chose to watch the game with us. Once again, Grizzlies win 63-47. I'm Kevin Arkin saying good night from Northwest High. Which one of you is on this? Oh, you're not done yet.
And this is Liz signing off. Have a good weekend. Have a good night.